Did you know the Gospel of Mark ends differently than all the others? Mark's Gospel starts fast, no birth story, just straight into action, and it ends the same way, abrupt, raw, real. In most ancient manuscripts, Mark ends in verse 8. The women find the empty tomb, then they hear that Jesus has risen. And then it says, trembling and bewildered, the women went out and fled from the tomb. They said nothing to anyone because they were afraid. That's it. No appearances of Jesus, no Great Commission, just an empty tomb and fear. Later manuscripts include verses 9 through 20, where Jesus appears to Mary Magdalene, the disciples, and gives the command to preach the gospel. Those verses aren't found in the earliest copies of Mark, which tells us something important, that the resurrection was so real, the story didn't need polishing. It was already powerful. Matthew ends with a mountain and a mission. Luke ends with worship and blessing. John ends with restoration and love. But Mark ends in awe and trembling, like the reader is supposed to end the story with their own faith. Check this out. Mark's gospel starts with the beginning of the good news about Jesus the Messiah, and it ends reminding us that the story isn't over because the good news is still being lived through you. It says in Mark 16:6, He has risen, He is not here. Mark's ending isn't missing, it's a mission. Armor up, be the light, keep the story going. God bless.